Hello everyone and welcome back to another Skylines video, but we only have one task. This is I'm not sure if it's the 6th or 7th episode, but today we're gonna continue on building the city, and as of right now we actually have the man for pretty much everything. So the question is if we want to make a new zone, and I think the answer to that is yes. So I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and make a pattern here. Because we're gonna go ahead and I just kind of want to do like a parallel with the highway here. That actually worked out pretty well. But let's just go ahead and build it out this way. Not too bad. Oh, that actually needs to be a lot of space. I actually think I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do something like this, yeah. Oh, what's wrong with the road? Be honest. Oh, now it works, of course. Do I want to fill this in? Probably, yeah. Let's do the same on the other side here. It isn't gonna be complete. It isn't gonna go ahead and look completely the same, but it's gonna be good enough. And then just build it in there. Nice. Then let's do it on this side as well. Amazing. And put it in there, and then let's do the final lap here. And there we go. Nice. Okay, that bit is kind of ugly, but it's all right. Let's go ahead, fill this in with high density. Boom, bam. Or actually, I'm probably gonna go ahead and put this as commercial zones, because like these parts out to the highway is gonna get pretty loud, and you know residents are gonna complain a lot if they're gonna live right next to the highway. And so let's just go ahead and fill it on the outer layer here. Nice. We're gonna manage to put a little bit in here, and let's also go ahead and put some out here. I don't know if it's gonna be enough commercial zones, but you know, consider it there's something in the middle. I actually think it's gonna be good enough here. Looking pretty good so far. The question is this too much? I kinda have a feeling that it is. Let's go ahead and just get this commercial zones, and then I think we're gonna be pretty good from there on. Go ahead. I'm probably gonna make another wing out this way, just because I can. Nice. And then also go ahead and do it like that. Boom. Let's do the same here. Or is that too much? No, it's okay. Okay, I simply did not want to do that small bit there, but it's just how it's gonna have to be. Boom. Oh, gonna have to kind of do it a lot out this way. It's all good. Nice. Do the same here. Oh yeah, that's really unfortunate. Wow. Okay, that looks absolutely disgusting. Let's see if we can move it out a bit. Yeah, alright, that's way better. I'm probably gonna go ahead and fill this in as office zones here. You see what I'm doing, guys? Now the question is, are we also gonna get office on the other side? Yes, we are. But are we gonna do it on all the sides? Probably not. I think this is good. I think this is enough offices, or maybe just a couple still on the corners here. Nice. Then let's go ahead and fill this in with residential as well. Nice. Same on the other side here. Oh, we do actually need some offices over there. There we go. Better. And the question is, what are we gonna put on the outer layer here? I'm probably gonna get some of that, some there. Yeah, looking pretty good. Some there. And probably also some there. Oh, not that much though. Nice. And I think that's gonna be good enough for now. And then let's also go ahead, get some commercials in while we are at it. Just kind of spread it around. Boom, bam, bop. And then let's just fill the West in with high density. Nice. Whoops. Okay, not that much though. That's way too much. Also putting it out here. Nice. All right. You can also fill it out here. Get those 2 dots in. All right. Nice. And then well, that's gonna be good enough for now. Oh wait, we do also need this strip right here. And same over here. Okay, and there we go. We should have it now. Yes, we do. But let's go ahead, start the timer. Oh, we do actually need one thing. That is to get a school in. I'm probably gonna go ahead, put a school there, and put a school there. I think that's gonna be good enough. We'll probably put a high school. Yeah, that's good enough. Then go ahead, put a police station here. Bam. Put probably a hospital as well there. Boom. A fire station. Nice. We got everything we needed. Yeah, the trash is probably gonna go down a lot. But are we gonna have enough electricity? Oh no, we're actually not gonna have enough electricity. That is actually a pretty huge problem. What's the easy way? High power plant? No. I would really like another one of these, but then we're gonna have to get to 80k. But hopefully we're just gonna barely keep up with the electricity here. And it should be good. Also, these people are complaining about taxes. I'm not even kidding. I'm thinking about just deleting this entire zone right here. Because it's always them that complains about taxes. But let's speed up the timer to the max here and just wait for the people to move in. And also, we want people to be as smart as possible. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. And I'm not even kidding, but hopefully it is. And we do actually need some parks, now that I think about it. And there was actually also 3 new parts that got added to the game, because like the game just reached, what's it called, 10 years old, which is absolutely crazy to think about. Yeah, it's this park right here. But I'm probably just gonna go ahead, get a playground in there, and probably also a playground there. You know, it's looking pretty good. Maybe even a playground there as well. Yeah, now they better not complain, you know. So now, would you live in the city? Comment down below. Yeah, and yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a family going right towards us. Well, I almost got a heart attack for a moment there. You know, this terrain is looking kind of weird. But let's see. There are luckily a lot of officer zones moving in to town, and wow, that's gonna be a lot of traffic here. I don't know, I didn't think that was gonna be ended up being this many intersections, but I think it's gonna be okay. I really think. But we do need to think about the trash here. Yeah, I actually think we're gonna go ahead and get another one of these. Wait, that's actually a brilliant idea, because we do need to remember that they also produce 12 megawatts of electricity. So that's actually gonna keep us in the green for a bit now, which is gonna be absolutely amazing. The buses isn't going past this route. It's mostly out here, but we will eventually also go ahead and get another bus line in there. Let's look at the parts here, and there's actually not a lot of traffic if you think about it. If you go into the menu, yeah, this is actually looking really nice. Like, if you just think about it. But yeah, buy new land, no, it's actually only 76%. I also don't understand why there's always traffic down in this corner. and it's mostly because of the bosses, I think. And wow! Oh my gosh! Have you guys seen how many people there are? Guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do something here. Now an overview. Oh my gosh, that's actually insane. Let's go ahead. Get some more bosses out there. Let's get 15 and save on the other route here. Probably also get like 15 out on this route. Because oh my gosh. Have you guys seen how many people there are in each bus station? Look, there's a lot of people. There's maybe like 100 people there. And then, yeah, but you see the buses are full. I'm probably gonna have to add even more now. That's actually insane. But it's a really good thing. Because that just means that we're gonna get some more money. It is also gonna bring up our budget a good amount. But like if you look at it, they're all just full. I do wanna look at the green route here. Yeah, the green route is actually also full. I actually think it's easy, so if you go into the line overview. Let's see. This is full, this is full, this is full. Yeah, they're actually all full, so let's go ahead and add 5 more buses to the route. Or probably 16, just because it's a longer route. But that's gonna be good enough. But like, damn, there's a lot of people waiting for the buses here. And wow, look how much we have been able to build. It is just barely keeping up with the electricity. Oh no, water! Oh no, we do not have enough water here. Let's go ahead and see if we can have space for another one here. No, we cannot. Or maybe we can. Give me a moment. I don't think we can. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do something here. Oh, that was not what I was supposed to do. Delete this, and maybe if we are lucky, and also delete these 2 things right here, so it doesn't add up. And boom. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right there, and then also put another one right there. That cool, and then also another one there. Perfect. Well, we actually had more than enough space to communicate. But that's all gonna be good enough for now. So now people should have all the water that they need. And wow, look at the traffic. Like I actually think that this might actually be the biggest city I've ever built. It's City Skylines. Or I actually believe I had one city with like 40,000 people, but I ended up going bankrupt because like everyone just ended up dying, and all the roads I built were this small on high density. So like they just all died, and the hearses and the ambulances couldn't get there on time, and the traffic also stood absolutely still. But wow, there's a lot of people moving into town here. What's this thing doing? We're actually also starting to get tourists, which is absolutely amazing. And ooh, that's what I was worried about. We do not produce enough electricity, but we now actually have got enough money to get another one of these out there. So now we should have more than enough. Yeah, we are producing way more than we need. We don't need to think about that for now. Not enough educated workers. How smart are people here in this town? What? There's not you can't see how smart people are? Oh, they're all wet. Wow, they are literally all wet here. Let's see. Yeah, like the schools aren't full either, so like it should work. Oh, what did it say? Elementary students. There's almost 2,000 elementary students in the city, which is absolutely insane. Let's look at the bus lines now and see how they are doing. Oh my gosh, wait. Let's see if we can see some people waiting. Oh my gosh, it's still absolutely insane. This stuff right here. Yeah, so if you look at the red line, yeah, we don't need to add more bosses on the red line anymore, so that's gonna be pretty nice. But I do think that we still need it on the blue line because, like, or maybe, yeah, there's many people that need to take the blue bus. So let's go ahead get some more buses out on the blue lane. I'm probably gonna go to 25. Yeah, 25 is how many I'm gonna go to. I also need to look at this right here. Yeah, they're also mostly full. So I'm probably gonna take that up to 22. Alright, I think that's gonna be good enough. But like, we do definitely need a watch for bosses up here, and there's not many people using these shops, sadly. And let's see, there's also not many people walking around in this city here. Do we want them to be able to get into town? Or get into, let me look at something here. If you go into this, into pass, yeah, we might actually be able to do something here. Yes, that is gonna be able to connect up, but it's just a question of how we're gonna be able to get it to the other side of the highway, you know what I mean? Or we could maybe actually just go ahead and maybe, no, I don't know where I can put it at. Well, you know what? Maybe put it right here. I am gonna have to delete something here, but I think it's gonna be good in the long run. Page up. Nice. Looking pretty good. Or put page down. Where the heck? Oh, there. And then maybe get it to the other side. Yes. And then go down. Yes. Let's go. So now people are actually gonna have the opportunity to walk over to the shop aisle and shop and get on a shopping spree. But let's also get some trees out here while we are at it. Nice. Alright, you would live in this city, right? If there's someone that says no, I don't understand why. This is absolutely the best city there is in town. Okay, except that part right there. Let's see that, but there's not. Looks like there aren't people that's actually using it. Oh, here comes the first one. Oh, I think, yeah, he's going. Yeah, look, he's going to get some food at the supermarket. Yeah, organic foods. Yeah, that makes sense. So there are actually quite a few people using that. And wow, would you look at that? We have officially hit 20,000 people, and that means I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. It would really support my channel. And see you in the next episode. And I just also say one thing. See you next time. Bye bye.